All right, here we go. We have what I feel is a star in the making right now.
For sure.
On his way with a bunch of really dope songs that are reacting.
Yeah.
We got Toosie in the building.
Yeah, the big step of the well-known flex.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
Would you consider yourself a rapper or a singer?
An artist.
Artist.
Yeah.
Right, because when I listen to it, I feel like it's mostly singing, but then there's parts where you're just
I do
rapping
everything.
as well.
I do everything.
Yeah.
I feel like as an artist, it shouldn't be anything that I'm not able to do.
Facts.
So yeah, rap, sing, rock, pop, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, I do it all.
Yeah, feel you. All right, so let's start from the beginning. So you were born in Syracuse originally?
Yeah. Syracuse, New York.
Okay, and you were there until 13?
Yeah, yep. There until 13, and I moved to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. So from around 13, you were in North Carolina. I mean, do you consider yourself more Syracuse or North Carolina?
That's kind of hard to say, because Syracuse is where my roots come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where all of my family is, and that Raleigh is what, helped me get to where I'm at today. Okay. So it's like, I mean, it's kind of half and half.
Why'd you guys move?
For a better life, for real. You know how you young. I mean, your mom moved you, try to keep you away from everything that's going on. She moved me for a better life.
Okay, and you have a sister?
Yeah,
I got an older brother.
I got two sisters. And 3 brothers.
Okay, are you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
You're the baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. 2-family home, single family home?
Single family. It was 2-family for a little while till I was like maybe 11.
Okay.
10 or 11, and then single family.
What happened?
Single parent. Honestly, I don't even know.
You and your mom never had that conversation?
Nah, I was too young to understand what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see your dad after that?
Yeah, for sure. I seen him from time to time. Me and my dad still talk though. That's my dog.
Your siblings, same father or different father?
Same father for 2 of them, and then the other 2. Same father for 3 of them, and then the other 2 different dads.
Okay. But were their fathers around as well or no?
Nah. Everybody. It was just us and mom.
Okay, so it's 5 kids?
Yeah.
5 kids, single mom.
Yeah.
That sounds tough.
Yeah, for sure.
That sounds really tough.
Yeah, my mom's superwoman though.
Yeah, what do you think was the hardest part about growing up in such a big family with only one parent really bringing in money?
That right there, like it was only one person bringing in money. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody was doing what they had to do to play their role and try to, help my mom as much as we could. My brother used to work. Like I don't know, everybody used to take care of themselves though. We was all independent, and we knew what it was like for my mom to be a single mother with 5 kids. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
As a kid, were you getting into trouble, or were you more or less a good kid?
I used to be in a little bit of trouble. I wasn't in too much trouble though.
Okay.
I mean, I was a good kid.
Okay. Something happened to your grandfather though.
Mm-hmm.
This was on your mother's side?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about that, because you actually talk about that in one of your songs.
Yeah.
Red Light, right?
Okay,
so bring me through that whole story.
I mean, my granddad raised, so my mom really got 2 fathers, you know what I mean? My granddad, who I call my granddad, that was just my grandma's husband. And then I got my granddad, that was my mom's actual dad, you know what I mean? But my granddad used to work at the church, and being that he used to work at the church and all types of stuff like that, like he was a real good dude. I mean, but everybody got different paths, and everybody go through things. Everybody different, everybody cope with things differently. So my granddad used to do drugs, and he used to drink. So he was going. They say, but don't nobody really know the story. I mean, but they say he was going to the gas station to purchase drugs. You know what I mean? From some of my best friends. You know what I mean? But who didn't know that that was my granddad? Because at this time, I moved out of New York. I wasn't in New York no more. They didn't know it was my granddad. He was going to purchase drugs from some of my best friends. Long story short, my granddad used to have money. They tried to rob him. I mean, when they tried to rob him, I mean, he the type dude that don't go for nothing. So he fought him off, hit one of the dudes, dropped him, hit another dude, dropped him. I mean, and next thing you know, they stabbed him. I can't remember how many times. I think it was like maybe like 16 times. Stabbed him 16 times. Ran back to my grandma's house and collapsed at the door. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, we got the call. Like, yo, granddad at the hospital.
Okay, and you're living in Charlotte. I'm sorry, you're living in Raleigh, North Carolina by this point.
Yeah.
So you weren't even anywhere near that area.
Nah.
Okay, so you get the call that your grandfather just got stabbed up.
Yeah.
How long after, he got to the door did he actually die? Was it just right away, or did he?
No. He died at the hospital.
So as he got to the hospital.
Yeah, he died at the hospital.
Okay, so you get this story that your grandfather just died and he got stabbed.
Yeah.
But you don't know who did it. So how do you find out who actually did it?
The gas station, the Blue Star. It's a Blue Star right down the street from where my grandma lived. You know what I mean? The gas station got cameras. So like my grandma was actually able to see like the video of my granddad getting stabbed, like everything.
That's tough.
Yeah, crazy.
You never saw that video, did you?
Nah.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So since they had the camera, I guess the police were able to just figure out who did it. And what happened to those guys? How many guys were involved in that stabbing?
Like 3.
And those are your best friends?
Yeah, for sure. Like
So,
I'm talking about people I grew up with, you know what I mean? Like at my house every day.
how did you feel? So they were charged, I guess, and
Yeah.
arrested. When you first heard the news that it was your actual friends who stabbed your
Yeah.
grandfather, what did you think?
I feel like, I don't know. Like, you don't really know how to feel. Like, that's your granddad. You know what I mean? On top of that, that's your best friends. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I can't even tell you. I feel like the world full of, if you ask me. But
Okay, so they got convicted?
yeah,
What were they sentenced to? Do you know?
nah, I don't. I really don't give
Are
a
they
fuck.
still in prison?
Yeah, they is. Free them though.
So you want them freed
Yeah, for sure.
because you want to do something to them?
Nah, I just want to free them, you know?
You don't feel any type of anger towards these guys?
Nah, nope.
Really?
You feel some type of way towards people who are planting seeds in your chest. I mean, so freedom.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, can you hang out with these guys again if they were freed?
Oh nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't get into that. Nah, I don't do that.
Yeah. Well, I remember when you talked about that interview, I mean, you said people die every day
Yeah.
where you were from. So you've seen other death along the way?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I done seen people stabbed, I done seen people shot, I done seen everything.
So you were actually right there when someone got stabbed and shot.
Yeah.
And you were how old?
I was young. Like, I'm talking about probably like 7. Like, I can't even.
And that was a stabbing or a shooting?
Stabbing. I seen somebody get stabbed when I was 7.
Killed?
I don't even know. I was 7.
How does a 7-year-old take someone getting stabbed and blood all over the place and screaming? And
It's life. You don't understand what's going on.
okay. And then you've also seen shootings.
Yeah, I done seen everything.
Same age around?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just living in a chaotic environment.
Yeah, most definitely.
How did that affect you? Were you, as you were growing up, were you angry? Were you...
Life short. It just let me know that life's short. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You yourself, have you been involved in anything violence-wise like that? Okay. Well, at one point you were going to high school and you ended up breaking someone's nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess the kid wanted to press charges.
Yeah.
So you had to switch schools?
Yeah.
How bad did you mess him up?
Real bad. I'm talking like, yeah. I think I broke his. I broke a few things. I wasn't no bad kid though. But yeah, that did happen. Yeah, that's crazy.
Right, because you're what, 5'8"?
Yeah.
Do you feel like being that height, people try to test you?
Yeah, I got little people syndrome.
Little people syndrome?
Yeah,
Little man syndrome, I guess.
Yeah, I got little people syndrome. I like to fight. I try to fight everybody. that's my first resort. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I remember, my man.
Fight now. We'll talk later. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I mean, my man Willie D, was a good friend of mine, a regular on the show. He said most dudes on death row are little dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little dudes and who get approached by big dudes who thinking that they're not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, that little dude pull out a pistol and blow someone's head off.
I remember a few years ago, I looked at the people that were on death row, and most of those guys were under 6 feet tall and 160 pounds soaking wet. Little cats squeezing that trigger.
Yeah, those little dudes you got to be more careful of.
Yeah.
Okay. So you ended up getting kicked out of that high school, or you left that high school.
Yeah.
You went into another high school, but you didn't graduate.
Nah, I did.
You dropped out.
Yeah.
What grade?
12.
Oh, so you were almost there.
I dropped out with 3 credits left.
Why?
Opportunities once in a lifetime.
So you're saying the music was starting to come around right around that time?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about that. You first started doing music at 13?
Mm-hmm.
What made you start?
No, I started doing music when I was rapping at 13, but I started taking music serious when I was about 16.
Okay. Were you rapping then or singing?
I was rapping.
Okay.
I was like rapping.
Just
yeah,
rapping.
Yeah.
So at what point did the singing start?
Probably like when I was 18. You know what I mean?
In high school?
Yeah.
Senior year?
Yeah. Called like more of a melodic vibe. I don't know where it really came from.
Okay, so there was no church or choir or nothing
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, my grandma used to always tell me like you should go to church and join the choir, like you got a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
And like ever since then, like, you know what I mean?
So you started actually doing that?
Yeah, I ain't go to church and join the choir, but it was like her telling me made me want to exercise my voice a little bit more and see what I could do with it.
Okay, so then around 18, when you actually started singing, that was like, all right, you felt like you were in your bag
for sure.
at that point.
See, and it's really like, I don't think I be singing. I think I be harmonizing. I don't think I can sing.
Yeah, I feel like every rapper that harmonizes don't consider themselves a singer.
Yeah,
I remember me and Quavo had this conversation like early on. I'm like, you're a singer. He's like, nah, I'm a rapper. I'm like, yeah, but you sing. And he's like, all right, I guess.
Like when you say singer, we think of people like Chris Brown, Adele.
Yeah.
Khalid, like we think of people like that. Like singers is like R&B singers. You know what I mean?
But if you're harmonizing and holding notes.
Yeah. I mean, you could call it singer, whatever. Honestly, whatever it is.
Yeah. It's not an insult. It's
nah. Yeah, but some artists do take it as insults because they look
at, have to deal with it then.
Yeah, for sure. They look at it as like, I think they be thinking like singers be a little bit like mushy.
Soft.
Yeah.
I guess.
But I mean, it is what it is though. I don't know. I don't make music for dudes. So.
Yeah, I mean, like if you think about it, DaBaby is the last big artist that really blew up traditionally rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he raps.
Mm-hmm,
he doesn't sing. He doesn't really harmonize. He just raps. But you look at everyone else, like the Roddy Riches of the world, and everyone, they're all singing, and harmonizing.
For sure.
The J. Cole's, like,
for sure.
They're all singing. Okay, so by 18, you kind of started getting into your groove, and then you had 3 credits left in high school.
Yeah.
And what happened?
My homie ended up going to LA. He was about to go to LA. He like, yo, I'm about to go to LA. I'm like, bro, I want to come. I've never been to LA. Flew to LA. Met a dude by the name of Jeffrey B. Vaughn. And yeah, that's where the journey started.
And what happened?
Met Jeff 3 years ago. The day that I decided to drop out. Then he came back 3 years later and signed me. So opportunities be once in a lifetime.
Okay, so 3 years passed from your LA trip to actually getting signed.
Yeah.
Now you started dropping EPs on Spinrilla?
Yeah, Spinrilla.
People forget about Spinrilla.
Yeah, Spinrilla used to go crazy. I used to go crazy on Spinrilla.
Okay, and that's where you started building your buzz.
Yeah, for sure.
How did that start to build up?
Honestly, I was just dropping. My name became big in the city. Then after my name became big in the city, like I started to have like a social media presence. So when you got a social media presence, you get presence from all over the world. And you start to get presence from all over the world. It's like you're no longer local. So like yeah, that's how it all started.
Okay. So at one point you actually joined South Coast Music Group, which is where the baby is located.
Yeah, I'm still signed to South Coast.
You still are?
Yeah.
You know, I was just talking to your manager about this before you walked in the room, but we interviewed the baby last January.
Yeah.
Which was right before he signed the Interscope and just blew up like crazy.
Yeah, so what you saying I'm about to blow up too?
Yeah. I mean, I am
Sure.
saying that actually. But I guess right around that time is when you signed. Right around last January, February?
Yeah.
Okay, so leading up to it, were you already touring? Did you have big songs? I mean, what was happening leading up to that?
I don't even think I had a big song yet. I think I dropped my song Red Lights while I was on tour. Right? I dropped my song Red Lights while I was on tour.
Okay, so once you joined South Coast, then they started putting you on tour and everything?
Yeah, they started putting me on tour. South Coast really, like, if you ask me, is a major label. Like, they do everything that major labels do. So I don't, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the baby got #1 song in the country right now.
Yeah.
So clearly they're doing,
like
they're doing their
South
thing
Coast
right
really
now.
go crazy. But like we, underdogs.
Okay. And were you on tour with Polo G at that time?
Mm-hmm.
Now, something interesting happened during that tour.
Yeah.
Walk me through it.
Something happened. Something broke out. Things happened.
Okay, because you did an interview about that.
Yeah, fists got to flying.
Well, can you take me through the whole story?
Honestly, I don't know what happened. I was just on stage, and next thing I know, everybody started fighting. So once everybody started fighting, only thing I know is the fight too.
So you got into a fight on stage?
Nah, I ain't get into a fight on stage. I just got a couple kicks in.
Okay.
That don't really.
But wasn't there a situation with some girls though? That's what I'm talking about. Take me through that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy story. I met some girls. I don't really know how to explain that story. I met some girls on tour,
You were with Polo G?
Yeah, I was with Polo, but like I wasn't with Polo. It was just all of us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Polo was there. But Polo ended up going to the room. Everybody ended up like going to their rooms. Like, all right, we leaving. Left with some girls, long story short. Beforehand, we got into it with somebody, Got into it with some dudes. Really ain't get into it with them. People tried to fake tough. Whatever, let it pass. Left with some girls by myself, 2 girls by myself. Like, not thinking I'd never do that again, though. Like, left with 2 girls by myself. Went to one spot, couldn't eat there. Went to another spot, ended up running to the dudes again. And yeah, like, I don't there's, nothing really happened.
Okay.
Seen the dudes again, that's all.
Right, I guess there's some guns that got pulled out, or the girls had a gun or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay. Something crazy.
Yeah, something crazy.
Was that the craziest thing that happened on tour? Not really.
Crazy stuff be happening on tour. Life is what you make of it. And I be making life. All right. I be turned up.
I mean, what was it like to go from being, known in your city to suddenly being on a nationwide tour where, I mean, not everyone knows you. You're kind of a new artist with a more established set of artists, because you also were on tour with, like, was it Moneybagg Yo, Summer Walker, The Baby?
Yeah, I did.
And they're buzzing at this point.
Everything happened so fast. Like, you don't even notice it. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Everything be happening. And like, once you get there, it's like you so used to it now, because now it's your life.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like it, but yeah, it's definitely different. I can remember I can remember they used to call me local. And excuse me, I'm trying to stop saying because that's not a good word.
Mhm.
I gotta stop saying that. So if y'all out there and y'all listening, I'm sorry. I know I told y'all I'm working on that, so I'm gonna do better. But I feel like I can remember females used to call me local. They can't even part their lips to call me local no more. Like I wish you would. Like you talking about local, like what? I probably don't your cousin in Alabama. And you talking about I'm local. So yeah, I don't even
Well, I mean, everyone starts out local.
yeah.
Tell me one artist that doesn't
People don't see the process though.
Yeah.
You know? People don't see the process. That's all it is. And people gotta understand the process. Like things don't happen overnight. And if it do happen overnight, it's no substance. It's nothing at the bottom. It's like a pyramid with nothing at the bottom. Sooner or later it's gonna collapse. You know what I mean? So people who you ever see an artist like seem like they took off overnight, they ain't gonna last long. I give them like a year at most.
I mean, once you started to buzz and started, you signed and you started going on tour and everything else like that,
Yeah,
that kind of raises your profile
yeah.
in your city.
They do.
And with having a bigger buzz in your city,
Mhm.
you also get the jealousy
Yeah,
and the hatred.
most definitely.
You talk about a place like Raleigh.
Hmm.
I mean, what rappers are from Raleigh?
Nobody.
Yeah,
It's a few.
because
It's a
the
few.
baby's from Charlotte.
I wouldn't even say that. It's a few local artists right now. You know, because everybody gotta go through that local
Yeah.
stage. But other than that, like we never had no big artists, not that I know of.
Right. So you get a situation where it's like, I knew that dude in high school. He ain't
Yeah.
this, he ain't that.
He ain't
I was
he ain't
hotter
like
than
that.
him, and he just, you get a, Boosie calls it hypnotized with hatred.
And they develop envy because they go home. They get out the car with their friend, with their other partner, and he listening to your music. They walk in the house. They girl listening to your music. They go downstairs. The kids doing the dance to your music. Now they are hypnotized with hatred. They are hypnotized with hatred. They didn't go downstairs. They niece ain't even spoke to them when they walk in the house. They just singing Boosie. They niece ain't said, hey, uncle, or nothing. They just singing Boosie. They get back in the car and go to the store with they cousin in the car. They say, oh, that's a car like Boosie. That's a car like Boosie. Okay, they little son get in the car. Dad, I want some chains like Boosie. All right, now you hypnotized with hatred. I'm tired of hearing about him. I'm tired of hearing about this guy. I know what I'm going to do. And that's how it starts, man. They get hypnotized.
Yeah, hypnotized with hatred.
You see that interview?
Yeah,
That was a big interview for you.
I rock with Boosie, man.
Shout out to Boosie, man.
Yeah, shout out
my
Boosie.
my favorite regular guest on the show.
Yeah,
Did you get that? Did you feel like people in your town, you get the jealousy, you get the anger?
yeah, you definitely do. I honestly, I won't lie. I feel like I'm most hated in my town.
You hear that all the time.
I feel like I'm
You
most
hear
hated.
this, and you go down this
Well,
list of,
but it's like you got no choice to be most hated when you the most loved. Like
yeah.
when you most loved, you got no choice but to be most hated. When
Do you still do shows in your city?
yeah. Oh, of course. At the end of the day, it's still people that I motivate in my city. You know.
Yeah.
So like it's like, what you gonna do? Tell me I can't keep putting on for the city when ain't none of you decide to do it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna always put on for the city. At the end of the day, I'm gonna always give back to the city. I'm gonna always do what I can for the city. I was out protesting with my city by myself with no security.
Dope.
Like I'm not trying to hear all that. I ain't too good, and I wish I would. So
I mean, did you have some drama
Nah.
from locals once?
nah, and that's another thing. I never really had beef in my city. Like if it was ever a problem, it was from somebody hating. It was about a girl.
Well, which brings me to my next topic, and it seems like a lot of your songs are about girls.
Yeah, for sure.
You have love songs
Yeah.
in a certain, in your own type of way.
Yeah, I got love songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Why go that direction? Because a lot of rappers are kind of worried to do that.
Yeah. Cause love is essential. And people ain't, whether people realize it or not, life revolves around love. You know what I mean? Self-love, love between our peers, love between you know, whether it's between, you know, two different genders, whether it's between the same gender, whatever it is, you feel what I'm saying? Like love is essential at the end of the day. Everybody want to be loved.
Mhm.
And everybody got a heartbreak story or some kind of story about, you know, you feel
Yeah,
what I'm
of
saying?
course.
And I don't know. That's just the type, that's what I be feeling like. You know what I mean? I can't really explain it. That's what I be feeling like. I'm a hopeless romantic. Man.
But you actually had a lot of drama with girls.
Yeah, I do. That's the thing. That's the flaw, you know. So like, I mean, it really ain't no flaw though, cause I have certain issues with girls, but I'm really not like, I'm really not cool with any of my exes. Like, I'm cool with all my exes. Like, I don't got no problems with nobody for no girls.
Well, I guess you caught your ex cheating on you on Valentine's Day,
Yeah, she was laying in bed with a dude.
and I guess this was on a video.
Yep.
Who was taping this?
But we was so young, like she wasn't laying in bed like naked, like they had clothes on, but they was laying in the same bed. I don't care. I was young.
How old?
Man, I was like 15. I don't care. Y'all was kissing or something.
That's nothing. It's 15. That's not a real relationship.
They was kissing or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we know the first time. I feel like the first time you get cheated on is just like
Yo,
the
you're
world
done.
is just like you
You're
just want to
done.
kill everybody.
My heart was broke. My heart was broke. Listen, especially for like dudes, when you get your heart broke young, oh God, everybody ain't shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I feel you. And well, you talked about how you like being a side dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm side nigga of the year. I'm telling you.
Of the year.
Man, listen, Vlad, if I told you some of the girls that I be like, yo, I'm talking about, yo, this shit is crazy. It amazes me sometimes.
Okay.
Yo, listen, you ever heard me say big stepper, well-known flexer, girlfriend ass caresser? You ever heard me say that?
No, not yet.
Man, you just heard it.
I just heard it.
When I say girlfriend ass caresser, I don't mean my girlfriend.
You mean someone else's girlfriend?
Man, do I?
Okay.
Vlad.
So you messing around with other dudes' girls?
Yes.
And I guess they call their man in front of you?
Yes.
That's so crazy.
Yes.
Who does that?
Man,
women
listen,
are horrible.
I done had girls. Man, they gonna think I'm listen. I ain't no bad dude to the cameras. I ain't no bad dude. Let y'all know that. But shit, when I had a girlfriend, they was fucking with my girlfriend. I just feel like I'm karma.
You're karma.
Yeah.
You're karma in the flesh.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. I feel like I'm karma.
This is how you justify it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I feel like it's repercussions. And that's my name. Repercussion.
Repercussions.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. They was fucking with my girlfriend. I caught dude. Man, I won't lie. Man, it be the most craziest girls too. Like girls you would just think like so loyal. That's why a lot of dudes don't like me. Cause girls like me.
Okay. Are these girls on tour?
Man.
Or just girls that you just know?
Girls in general, but I don't deal with a lot of girls. So it be like if I give, boom, right? Girls do the craziest shit too. You know that's so crazy that you bring that up. Cause I just watched the girl who be cheating on her boyfriend. And like, let me find out how to put it. I just watched the girl who be cheating on her boyfriend cry when something happened to the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you cheat, you be sucking dick, fucking all types of shit. And then, soon as something happened, bro, you feel some type of way. when you was treating him terrible and he don't even know it. Your boyfriend could die today. If he died today, he'd never know that you was sucking dick and fucking. Like, people in the world ain't shit, for real. People ain't shit. But that's why I don't be dealing with. And, man, me and my manager was talking about something yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Basically saying, like, the thing with hoes, like with having hoes, is you can never just chill with a hoe. You always gonna have to entertain a hoe. If it's your girl, you could chill with your girl. Mm-hmm. That's your girl. But if it's a hoe, you constantly gotta entertain her. Oh, we gotta go shopping. We gotta go to the movies. Mm-hmm. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Because she don't want to just kick it. She want to have fun when she with you because she know this might not last a lifetime. When it's your girl, you thinking, all right, this gonna last a lifetime. We got plenty of time to chill. Mm-hmm. Man, these hoes be wanting Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and I ain't gonna give a bitch nada. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I just interviewed this dude, Smooth B. He was part of a group called Nice and Smooth, and he was on tour with Bobby Brown at his height. And he said he personally saw Bobby Brown smash like 10 girls a day.
A dude say, yo, man, I got 5 chicks. I got 10 chicks, you know. That's big, you know. But when you see somebody knock down like 10 girls a day, that's some bullshit. Like you be like, yo, dude, you all right?
I ain't like that. I just be flirting. I don't know about them. I be flirting.
You ain't got that kind of stamina.
Oh, no. Hell,
I don't have that kind
I got
of stamina.
asthma.
10 a day, I can't do that.
I got asthma.
You get tired, huh? Like, okay, all right.
Yeah, though. 10, nah. I be flirting, man. I just be flirting. I don't be fucking them and all that.
Nah?
Okay, I'm lying. But
yeah, you're lying right now, yeah. I was going to say.
But they not going to like that, man. So that's why you can't tell them. I can't tell them everything.
You just told them.
I'm human, though.
Yeah.
So I hope they still love me. Because I love them.
All of them.
I love y'all.
Well, and sometimes the boyfriends try to confront you.
I got little people syndrome.
Okay.
So you ain't about to just be confronting me.
Has anyone actually physically confronted you?
No. I wish you would.
Yeah?
Yes, I got little people syndrome. I don't be playing. That little people syndrome ain't no joke.
Right.
You beat me up.
Right. There was a video of a dude getting beat up.
Yeah.
And people thought it was you.
Yes.
But it wasn't.
No.
It was this other dude who actually did a video
talking
about it.
I was mad at him. Because why would you get beat up looking like me? Like, who told you to do that, bro? That's what I be talking about. The world is just crazy.
Right. But I remember in the video,
I be going through some stuff. Like, why you get beat up and look like me?
Because it did kind of look like you from a distance.
I thought it was me.
Like, where did I get beat up?
I'm like, nah, I seen a picture of him talking to the police. And I'm like, I ain't never talked to the police. So how did this happen? Like, man, listen, I don't even go outside. I ain't never talked to the police. I looked at the picture. I'm like, hold on. This gotta be Photoshop. Like, I had to be talking to my homeboy and these people just put a police officer next to me or something. And then I look, I'm like, nigga, this is not me. And then I see the video of him getting beat up. And I'm like, that's just my luck. Like, damn, like I'm talking about the nigga kicked you in your face up. I was so mad. I text him like, yo, bro, we out here looking bad, bro.
Oh, you knew the guy that got jumped.
No, but shit, nigga, we twins, nigga. Nigga, you got us looking bad, nigga. What fuck is you talking about, man? Don't do no shit like that.
You got us looking bad.
Bro, my thing is, though, if I get beat up one time, you gotta get beat up 2 times.
Okay.
So if a nigga beat me up one time, I'm gonna beat him up twice.
Right, because I remember in the video you said that if you were to get beat up, that you would air the whole place out.
Maybe.
And you said you never talked to the police.
Nope, I ain't never a day. I don't worry to my dad on my granddad's grave. I ain't never talked to the police.
Have you had bad situations with the police?
Yeah, I had.
What's the worst?
What happened? What happened? What happened? Honestly, I can't even think. Like, I can't even think. I done had so many encounters with the police, but I ain't never been, you know what's so crazy? I ain't never been like abused by them. Like, no, I ain't been through all of that. Nah.
So you wouldn't file a police report.
Man, no, I don't get into all
If your
that.
jewelry got robbed,
Yeah.
you have to file a police report if you want your insurance money back.
Oh no, I ain't
Your
tripping.
shit is insured, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
For everyone listening out there who buys a bunch of jewelry,
Yeah.
please get it insured.
Oh yeah, you got.
Please spend that extra money every year to get it insured.
But my thing is though, where I come
And
from.
if your shit got robbed, you have to file a police report and say, I got robbed, and here are the pieces that they got robbed. That they robbed me of.
If you want it back.
So you're saying that you would not want it back if you got robbed?
Nah.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want it back. You'd try to get the insurance money.
Nah.
You just take that L.
You got to.
Okay.
We don't. I won't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it 100, Vlad. I ain't no dude that's just in the streets. I'm not in the streets. I love my family. I take care of my family. I do music. Like I'm not no. All the tattoos, the guns, the money, whatever. Like the people seeing all that. Nigga, not no street dude. You feel what I'm saying? I protect myself and I protect what I love. You know, like I'm a man before anything. I ain't no, but at the same time, with me being a man, I'm young. So sometimes I do a lot of dumb things.
You're how old now?
I'm 20.
Okay.
And I know I do dumb things, but when you caught in a moment, like you just be caught in a moment.
You know, prisons are filled with people that are caught in the moment.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You'd be very hard pressed to find someone in prison that said, I planned this whole thing out.
Yeah.
And it took me weeks.
Yeah, you got some people like that though. Some people like that. You got some people like that.
Some people like to, but most people just
caught in the moment.
Just dumb out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This person
disrespected
me and my pride was hurt.
Yeah. But that's the thing though. I don't get into the streets. I don't, all that other stuff. But one thing I don't do is I don't do police. I don't get into that.
I got you. And the name Toosii, it's kind of an interesting name because Drake dropped Toosie Slide.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first heard the name,
and take away the E.
Because when your man first pitched me, your name, I said, I wonder if this is the same dude that song is based off of, but it got nothing to do with that.
Nope.
Was that kind of annoying with someone on Drake's level to do a song that was that big and you have essentially that name?
Nope. I wasn't really annoyed because they was spelling my name like that already. They was already spelling it wrong. I think, matter of fact, he might have helped me. So shout out to him. I think he
got some Google searches based on it?
Nah, not even that. He helped people spell my name right because they knew it wasn't me. They like, okay, so if you're not that Toosie, they started spelling my name right. I'm like, all right, shout out to Drake,
Yeah.
A man for the people.
Well, and you don't even really listen to hip hop.
Nah, I don't. I listen to Billie Eilish. That's what I'm saying. I ain't listening. I don't be. Look, I'm telling you.
You listen to country music.
Yes, Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Johnny's daddy was taking them fishing. You ever heard that song?
I have not. I can't say that I have. I'm not a country music guy. I'm not. Am I missing out?
Are you? Yes.
Who's the man right now or the woman right now?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I like Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, I like Tim McGraw. I like Tim McGraw. I like Jason Mraz. I like Adele. I like Train. I like Khalid. I like Billie Eilish. I just got a Billie Eilish shirt.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. The biggest rap song of last year was a country song, Old Town Road.
Shout out to him.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
It is crazy.
Yo, and then next thing you know, Corona.
Yeah.
Like, the world is crazy.
Yeah.
The biggest rap song last year was a country song. And then this year we have Corona.
You saying the two are somehow related?
It's like, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. You're right.
Life
is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. So you have a new project out.
Yeah.
The name of it is
Platinum Heart.
Yeah.
Platinum Heart Deluxe.
Platinum Heart Deluxe.
Yeah.
Why the name Platinum Heart?
I felt like my heart was platinum before my music was. I mean, I felt like cause I love everybody. You know, I love everybody. I'm a genuine dude. You know, and like, you know, no matter how people treat me, I always want people to treat me like the first day they met me. You know what I mean? So if you treated me wrong the first day you met me, I want you to always remember that, you know? If you felt like my music wasn't big enough the day that you met me, you should have seen in me what I seen in myself, you know? So I feel like my heart was platinum before my music was. And now look, I'm blessed.
Yeah, but not everyone's gonna see the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did Migos' first interview.
Yeah.
If you were to tell me that this was going to be the biggest hip hop group of the next 10 years, I would have been like, nah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
That early music wasn't
Yeah.
on the level that it turned out to be.
Yeah.
You know, Offset was in jail, I think, at the time. So it was just, you know, Quavo and Takeoff.
Yeah.
I heard the first mixtape. This was like before like Drake jumped on Versace.
Yeah, I remember. I seen. I think you did the interview when he was locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And look what they turned into.
Yeah.
I didn't call it. And there's artists that have approached me that we've turned down early in their career, and then later on, once they start to blow up, we reach out, and some of them are like, "Well, you weren't messing with me back then, so I'm not gonna mess with you now." Okay, but you weren't at the level back then that makes sense with our platform.
You know what's type crazy though? I'm that type dude. Like if you hit me up now, like if I hit you up back then, and you ain't want to work with me, and you try to work with me now, I ain't gonna work with you. It's just, I guess you could say it's a pride thing. You know what I mean? But it's
yeah.
I
think you're gonna grow out of that.
Yeah, I'm
this business at the end of the day.
Yeah, I definitely will. I probably will. But
you're 20, so it makes sense at 20.
Yeah.
If you're still doing that at 40, you're gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah, yo, nah, yeah. I just had somebody hit me up too. Like I'm like, bro, I've been trying to work with you. He like, I forgot what he said, but I had some type of buzz. Like it wasn't like I had no buzz. I had some type of buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know.
Well, no one's gonna really understand your vision but you.
Yeah.
No one's gonna really get that. And on top of that, everyone says they're gonna be the next big thing. Everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone probably feels that way. But the reality is that you got to where you were because of the work that you ended up putting in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Not because you were already you didn't have those same songs back then.
Mm-mm.
Those songs came over time.
Yeah.
You know, working with different people. You didn't have that same crew back then. You may not have had the same producers back then. You didn't have the same management back then. All that comes together. It's a whole team effort. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I find the people that hold these grudges like that, they end up getting into more trouble and end up self-destructing later on. Sure. That's what I found. And as a you know, I'm 47.
Sure.
I've been doing this, I mean, let me think. 25 years.
Sure.
Roughly. 25 years I've been doing this in my life. And those people that are like, nah, I'm still mad that you turned me down back then, you see them like getting into shootouts later on and going to prison, or you know what I mean, or pissing people off and, you know, getting blackballed, or just keeping that anger within them and end up messing themselves up.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen. Not to say that that's going to happen to you, but I've just seen that over and over again. Yeah. Whereas other people that say, all right, well, yeah, back then I wasn't hot enough and now I am, and well, now it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I get interviewed by people as well, and there's certain places that turn me down. You know, but that just means, okay, I got to raise my level.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Another album.
Their name?
My first album. Yeah, After the Storm.
After the Storm. Why that name?
Because I feel like this was all after the storm. You know what I mean? Been through the rain. Now it's time for some sunshine.
I like that.
For sure.
And you don't really collab with a lot of other artists.
Nah.
Why is that?
I feel like people not genuine. I mean, I like genuine people. I feel like music is bigger than music to me. You know what I mean? So when artists just hop on other artists' tracks, it's like, all right, cool song. You know what I mean? With me, it's like, this is my life. I love this. This what I invest. I give everything in the world to people. And music is the only thing that I give to myself. So if I decide to share that with you, you gotta be important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I just interviewed Richie Rich from the Bay, and he had songs with Tupac. And someone pointed out something really interesting. And Tupac is debatable, but a lot of people consider him the greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah.
And they said something interesting. They said Tupac actually put on all his friends
Mm-hmm.
and elevated all their careers by doing that. Whereas you look at these days, these albums just look like compilations.
Yeah.
Where like, you know,
like it's all forced, like labels is.
Yeah, it's like there's so many features on, like every song is like a feature, and you know that these people don't have real relationships. I'm sure people are cool with each other, but people don't. Like Tupac really put on his actual friends. Like Richie Rich used to sell weed to him when he was still coming up. You know what I mean? He used to sell sacks, and they actually became friends.
Yeah.
You know, the E40s, the Drew Downs, like all these dudes actually were just his homies that he liked.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, this is going to be a good look.
Yeah.
My label's putting this together. And yeah, and I'm looking through Platinum Heart Deluxe. There's just no features, right?
None, not one.
20 songs, no features.
20 songs, no
Dope.
features.
I like that.
20 strong.
Same producer, different producers?
Different producers.
Okay.
Yeah, different producers.
Okay, so no plans for any features in the future?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some features. Honestly, if you ask me, I don't want to. But you gotta give people what they want, because at the end of the day, I love my fans.
Right.
And my fans come first. So.
Well, since you and the Baby are on the same label, have you guys done anything together?
Yeah.
Is it out yet?
Or something? Nah.
Okay.
If it was out, yeah.
Okay. How many songs?
One, just one.
One?
You know what I mean? But we got some work coming. Actually, we'll probably get another one done like this week, next week.
Stunner for Vegas, is he on the label too?
Nah, he signed the Baby.
Oh, he signed directly to Baby and Baby through South Coast.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. You and Stunner got anything?
Nah.
Okay. He's dope too.
Yeah, he is. Definitely is. He definitely is.
Yeah.
I feel like he give me like rap rock star vibes.
I can see that.
His image like rock star.
Yeah.
But he rap.
Yeah, because he's hype.
Yeah.
I remember I did my first interview with the Baby. He was there.
Yeah.
And the two of them sat down together at the end, and I was like, "You more the hype dude, and you know, and Baby's more of like the smooth."
Yeah, I feel like he could go far. I feel like he could do more than rap. Okay.
I can see that.
I feel like he could do more than rap.
I can see that.
Turned up.
Toosie, man, I appreciate you coming in. I feel like we're early.
Yeah.
You know, in this whole journey you're about to go down, because the songs are dope, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know, because everyone who's watching this was not familiar, who are like, who? Yeah. Listen to the songs.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube, look at the videos, look at the views, and see, you know, because no one pays to be on VladTV.
Yeah.
Ever. We turn down 20 people a day who try to pay.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely that means it's more than about the money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's about documenting important musical figures of this era. So if I sit down with you, it means that I really believe in what you're doing. And I feel that you got a long way, you know, a long career.
Most definitely.
You know, and you're one of those people, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
No doubt, man. Until next time.
Yeah, for sure. All right.